Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name is Tyrone. I was messing around in the studio for about 3 hours this morning, and then I had a wacky idea. Why don't I do a video? That's what I came here for. A symptom of being so involved in this hobby is that you can lose 3 hours and not really realize it. I came in to do a FedEx video actually, and I'll still do one, I suppose, somewhere along the track, but my mind wanders anytime I get super lost in my Matchbox car collection. Anything can happen. Shall we start with the FedEx? Might as well. I bought this one and another one I'm about to show you, the Planters one, because I didn't have many of this casting, and of course a rabbit hole. You slip down and 3 hours later you've spent a ton of cash and you're nowhere near completing. I thought I had the Skittles trailer with a cab over, but no. And I've got a bunch, but not these ones. Got to be really careful when you open them. You don't snap off the exhaust stack. The world on time. Unless it snows. You're not going to get a plug out of me for FedEx. FedEx are in Australia. I forget who they bought. You don't just wander in and start doing your thing. You got to buy someone out, and I think they bought someone out here. So all their vans turned into FedEx vans. Okay, the exhaust stack is intact so far. You know what I'm like with the thuggish hands. These open. I'll do it the once. Yeah. Nothing there to see, Mr. Customs Officer. Yeah, this is what I'm here for. It's the Mac. Chrome interior. Yeah, that logo is slightly bubbled, so just a sticker, I think so. What about the other side? Is it bubbled, or it's just conforming to the weird shape of the door? Don't know. It looks alright anyway. Thought there was a chip there, but no. Chrome base on this one. It's the Mac CH600. It's a very smart looking truck, isn't it? We'll hook that sucker up and ship him out. Rain, hail or shine. The next one, M&M's. Let's go for this one. I really like this truck. Always have. That was one of the ones I really fell in love with when I was a kid. The Kenworth cab over, and this one, the Aerodyne. These aren't numbered. The back is the same. This one's obviously the M&M's. I just showed you the FedEx one. 1996. So just a young'un. It's coming up 30 years. Again, exhaust stacks. My word, be careful. Isn't it funny? You rip some packaging open and it occurs to you how long it's been in the package, and obviously you won't get any playware, any real chips. So I examined that front axle. Went over the speed humps too quick with his M&M's. But quite often I marvel at just how random this hobby is. 30 years in the package and I just rip it open willy-nilly. No M&M's left. It's always a bonus when you're leaving the movies with your rubbish. You should always pick up your rubbish on the way out to the movies, and you realise you've got half a bag of M&M's left. Yeah. Is that going to slide in there for me? Yeah. Don't know what's going on there. Feels like that's a bit shonky. It's supposed to be like that, but don't know. Back Pucker up, son. I don't know what year the peanut M&Ms arrived, but they changed my life. Got addicted to them in about 3 minutes. Planters, Mr. Peanut. That's what you call a new driver in Australia, because you have to wear a P plate. P is for probation. It used to be, when I was going through the system, used to have a red P about that big in your front and back window. Blue tacked it in for a year, and the cops gave you the once over every time you left the house. But their nickname is still Peanut. Get out of the way, you flaming peanut. But these days, I think it's something like you're a year on a green pea, and then you switcheroo to you're a year on a red pea, then you switcheroo to a green pea. I think it's a year each. I might be wrong. I don't care anymore. I've been on the road before you were born, son. This is another Mac CH600 in the planters, and I've got another blue one to reminisce. The back's the same on this one, in case you're wondering, now that I've destroyed it. I say I stop myself sometimes and ponder how long these things have been in their package, but I do get a funny giddy feeling when I wreck it, because these things are meant to be out. Yeah. I'm not sure how many of these I have in my collection, this cab I mean, but it was such a small amount, I was a little bit embarrassed about it, because if I'm building the ultimate Matchbox car collection, I should have pretty much everything they released. I like that a lot, and the Planters logo. Absolutely mint. Apart from that, that's probably where they injected the plastic in, and the sprues have been clipped off 1 and 2, I would imagine. Lovely, really nice. And the one, actually, before I flood the table with aerodynes, the one it reminds me of is the Vata Batteries one from, what was that, the late 80s? There's something rattling around in there. It might just be the remnants of the rubber bands. 1983 release. Should we get it out? I've never had this one out. I bought it months ago now, along with a whole bunch of others, and I'm supposed to do a convoy whole epic thing. Ah, yes. Can you see down there? All those bits of dried up rubber band. Disgusting little things. They used to hold the containers on. No, nothing does. Has it been out of its box? I'd imagine so. Yeah. And the Scania. Beautiful. Really nice. These have all got a different little way about them, haven't they? There you go. I know Matchbox came out with a range of convoys. Ooh, I'm guessing late 90s, maybe early 2000s. And the mud flaps, as soon as you turned that trailer, you snapped them all off. Horrendous design. Beautiful. Alright fellas, get out of the way. Take your filthy rubber bands with you. Go there. The one I wanted to show off today is the Aerodyne. They're beautiful. Just beautiful. I think that was the first one I ever got. This is a replacement of it, but that's the first colour scheme. Fantastic. There are some fancy ones in here. This is the high end. That was kind of the collector series. I forget what they called them. I've got a whole bunch of them. I'll show them off in the before mentioned convoy extravaganza. I'm pressuring myself into making videos that I haven't made yet. Some rare and exotic. I'm pretty sure this was Australia only. It came with this, although the word Australia isn't mentioned on there. I think it was on the box, and I didn't want it. And now, of course, you think, why didn't I want that? It's beautiful, mate. And every collection has a seat warmer or two. This is one of mine. I think along with that, they were the original colour setups, colour schemes. This one, the windows and the exhaust stacks missing, and it's had a rough old life. And the Riethofer circus truck, because life's the circus. A little bit of a splash of colour there. But yeah, they're great little additions to the collection. Good to have more of these along for the ride. Fabulous. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.